Today, on Be Something Wonderful, how to walk through the quantum portal to your wish fulfilled. I am your host, Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. Big video this morning. I want to start with a discussion I had with a client yesterday about processes and techniques. They said they're really kind of fed up with them. And I said, well, it's not really about getting fed up with them and leaving processes and techniques. And there was even a comment on the channel, and this was a new, clearly new to the channel. I think they even mentioned that. And they said, I know that you don't like processes and techniques. I've never said that. Remember, I love processes and techniques. I love them because we are the process and the techniques. That's my message. Remember, processes and techniques don't create reality. It's already created. Processes and techniques move your awareness and attention to that already created reality so you can see it and perceive it. So I love them. And I even to walk this client through it, that embrace your processes, embrace the techniques, love them, play the game. Play the imagination game. Play the believing game. We're so accustomed to not believing, to believing that everything is hard work, or that we have to struggle and strive for what we want. Play the believing game. Play the game of believing that everything's yours anyway, that you don't have to struggle for it. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to do affirming and assuming. You affirm and assume so you can broaden your awareness of all that you already are. So let's hit this. Remember, processes and techniques don't create your desired reality or wish fulfilled. They move your attention awareness to and on the already existing reality. And we're going to show this today. I'm going to give you a process or a technique, a great one, a powerful one, a quantum one that moves you that immediately puts your awareness and you walk through the portal to your new reality. We're going to show this today, right? And it's how you move within it. It's how you move within that existing reality and respond to that existing reality that determines your experience of it. Do you see it? We're always responding and reacting to reality in this way that it's not what I want it to be. It's not quite there. I don't have what I want. This isn't good, or this is bad, or this, whatever. We're judging it. Good or bad or right or wrong. Remember, it's your response to it and within it that determines your experience of it because you are it. That's always been the message. Imagining, assuming, and affirming your wishes are already fulfilled. Create a portal through which you pass to see and perceive more of all that is, or in other words, more of all that you are. It corrects your perception. That narrow, less than 0.0001% of reality that you believe is reality. It corrects your perception so you can see more of all yours. Remember, only love and fulfillment is real. Lack and non-fulfillment is what's fake or what's the illusion. Because this client yesterday said, sometimes, Tom, the processes feel fake to me. And it only feels fake because we're so used to believing that lack and fulfillment is reality, when they're just thoughts and assumptions about reality, ultimate reality. That's why A Course in Miracles says only love is real. Only reality is real. Only ultimate fulfillment is real. We're going to hit this today and more. Play the believing game. Suspend disbelief. Suspend doubt and fear and be willing to believe it anyway. Because it's all yours anyway. Why not? Play the assuming, imagining, affirming that I am who I desire to be and reality is what I want it to be game. Play that game. It's the imagination game. It's the assumption game. It's the affirming game because you are reality. So you just play. Don't make what happens is we look out there and we judge it and we rail against it or complain about it, or it's just not quite right. And that's what turns this game into work, into effort, into struggling for what we want. The game isn't about good or bad outcomes, or creating good or bad outcomes, or right or wrong conditions or realities. Creation's finished. All possibilities exist. The game is just about imagining and assuming what you want and who you already are. right? It's the believing game, believing it anyway. Because whether you believe it or not, fulfillment is your gift, is your divine heritage. Whether you believe it or not, you are all things. Whether you believe it or not, you already are that person you want to be, right? The game is in believing, assuming, imagining, and affirming. You are who you desire to be. And reality is what you want it to be, regardless of the perceived outcomes, appearances, and conditions. Remember, it's how you respond to those perceived outcomes or conditions that changes them or turns them into what you want. Do you see it? It's your perception. Your experience is the only reality. So your responding is the only reality. See it all as fulfillment, and it must be. There's no other reality. Believe, assume, and affirm and imagine everything is unfolding perfectly for you and through you. And move in that knowing. And then it will be. Then this is what I mean. You create the portal. I've talked about the AIM, AIM manifesting method. Or now I really like to call it the AIM manifesting game. Assume it, imagine and affirm it, and move in fulfillment, in that absolute knowing that you are fulfilled. Do you see how processes create the portal? The portal, and they put your awareness and focus on that fulfillment. And so you're walking in that fulfillment. Immediately you create that portal. Play the creation game. Create the portal through which you move and see, perceive, and experience all that you want. More of all that is and more of all that you are. You create that portal anyway. You're always assuming and imagining and moving in something. Why not make it about absolute fulfillment? Make that your focus in your awareness. You're always creating a portal. You're always walking through a portal. Right? Remember, there's only ultimate reality. So you create this hologram through which you pass and walk and experience reality. Why not create it around absolute fulfillment? Assume it, imagine it, move, aim at fulfillment. And fulfillment will be all that you hit. Right? Assume it's yours. And you are that I am. Imagine and affirm your ideal end, identity, or reality. Move in 3D without attachments. Seeing all conditions and events as your fulfillment, as the physical unfolding. Everything is the bridge of incidents. Remember that the bridge of incidents only becomes obvious after. Everything's part of that bridge. Everything's part of that because you're already always walking through a portal, shifting realities in every moment, billions of frames per second. Why not create it of absolute fulfillment? Do you see this today? The AIM manifesting method. Assume it, imagine it, and move within it, knowing everything is unfolding. The only reason processes or techniques may feel fake or forced, like the conversation I had yesterday, is because you're making what's natural to you unnatural. It's already natural to you. I am is your name or nature or what's natural to you. I am not is unnatural. It's not your name or nature, right? You are the process. You are awareness. You are reality. Here in the 3D experience, to remember that. Wow, to remember that. That's why you're here, right? It's not about effort, wanting, and judging. That's what makes it unnatural, right? When you believe more in the I am not than I am. When you're not willing to believe, it's just a decision to move through the portal to everything you desire. It's just a decision to move in that portal. To play the believing game. Make it a game as opposed to saying, how can I believe it? Say, I'm going to believe it anyway. I'm going to play the believing game. I'm going to play the imagining game. Make absolute fulfillment of your focus, your aim, your end, without judging what it must look like. Make absolute fulfillment your focus. Make absolute fulfillment your aim. Assume and imagine it and move in it. Make it your end without judging what it must look like and what's out there. That is, move knowing it's yours. Then it must be yours. There's no other reality. It's law. Move. So make absolute fulfillment your focus. Make it your aim. Make it your end without judging it, what it must look like. Assume it's yours. Imagine it's yours and move knowing it's yours. Then it must be yours. You must be that. That's powerful. That's law. Assume the aim manifesting method or the aim manifesting game. Believe it anyway. Assume all things are possible. Why not? Assume you're already that which you desire to be. What other alternative is there? Assume you already have that which you desire to have. Why not? Assume every condition, event, and person is evidence of your desired outcome because they are. Right? Assume all thoughts, feelings, and identities and outcomes are possible without resisting or being attached to any of them. Allow all the thoughts, feelings, and identities and outcomes to be there without being attached or judging or resisting any of them, without craving or resisting any of it. Just allow it to be there and choose. Assume it really is as simple as making a decision that you're already that which you desire to be no matter what. It really is that simple. Assume it is. Assume everything's already and always working out for you no matter what, and it must be. It's law. Very powerful today. Imagine a scene, right? Imagine a scene or frame of reality that implies you're already that person you desire to be. Imagine you have and are always walking and moving through the portal to everything you desire. Move in and respond to 3D reality as 3D reality through the lens of your new identity and reality, no matter what. Move without judging appearances and being attached to any outcome. Move trusting in your I am awareness and higher self, no matter what. Move with the conviction you are all that is, choosing what aspect, what vantage point, what viewpoint of all that you are, all that you desire to experience next in this eternal moment of now. Walk through that portal, right? That's the portal to everything you want. Assume it, imagine it, and move in it, and have that laser focus intention on fulfillment, because that's all there is. That's really how to walk through the quantum portal to everything you desire, to your wish fulfilled. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, the Be Something Wonderful Ambassadors, at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful, for joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, for being part of our membership channel. We just released another video, 2 in the last few days, plus a live stream that we had last Saturday, all on the membership channel now. 3 new downloads of powerful content for you to see. If you haven't seen it yet and you're a member, check it out. If you're not a member, check out, there's a link below. Creators, with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom in the studios of Be Something Wonderful here in Las Vegas. Until next time, we'll see you soon.